Hi, boys and girls. Miss Gatto here to read the second part of your story. So, the first part of our story, we were talking about her brother and that he's afraid of things like uh, lightning and thunderstorms. He's afraid of being in the bathtub when the water goes down the drain. He's afraid he might go down the drain. He's afraid of vacuum cleaners. He's afraid of men with beards, like when the mailman comes. And the last pages, they were talking about going to school, and he didn't want to meet any of her friends. So let's go ahead and finish the next part of our story today. And I brought along a little friend to read with me today. My brother's face dropped. The corners of his mouth turned down and quivered. His shoulders came up to his ears. His big eyes looked at me. I felt like patting him on the back and saying that everything was going to be okay. But instead, I said, "Look, you've got to get tough. It's stupid to keep on being afraid of things that won't hurt you." So she's trying to give her brother a little pep talk, trying to encourage him. Then I saw a great, big, happy smile spread across his face. He was looking at something from behind me. I didn't even have to ask what it was. Nothing else could make my brother look that happy. It had to be a dog. Look, a dog friend. I tried very hard. I shut my eyes and pretended the dog wasn't there. I took deep breaths so my heart wouldn't beat so fast. I clenched my hands so they would stop trembling. I prayed the dog would go away. Then I felt its feet upon my shoulders. I thought of sharp claws. I felt its rough, wet tongue against the back of my neck. I thought of all those teeth. You don't have teeth, do you? Do you have any teeth? That did it. I couldn't get into the house fast enough. Across the yard I ran. I yanked open the screen door and quickly slammed it shut. I even hooked it. Safe behind the door, I stood, catching my breath. Then I went to the window. I knew what I would see. Yes, there was my brother, with his arms around that dog. Can you tell what she's afraid of? She was giving her brother a talk about how he needs to be tough and not afraid of things. And now we find out something that she's afraid of. I watched them play together. I watched them for a long time. I suppose that dog would have played with me too, if I hadn't been outside. But I stayed inside. I felt bad about it, but I stayed inside. Oh, well, everyone's afraid of something, I guess. And that is the end of our story for today. I will be back tomorrow to read the entire story to you, and then you guys will take and answer a few more questions about your story. Have a great day, guys.